Hey, hi, and hello, and welcome to Lost in Prose, where we talk about all things bookish. And in today's video, I will be reviewing my first Japanese murder mystery, which is The Ruined Map by Kobo Abe. Now, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but I think that's how it's pronounced. The Ruined Map is basically a mystery, and if you haven't got that yet, it is a mystery about a missing man named Mr. Numero and his alcoholic wife who reports his disappearance after 6 months of his disappearance. Well, this is spoiler free. I am mostly reading out from what is written behind. I do not want to ruin your reading experience. I will never ruin that. So you can keep that in mind. The wife is an alcoholic and has various flaws that are displayed in the book through the writing style. And she hires a detective to investigate into her husband's disappearance. And it it actually isn't a mystery. Like, it has this disguise of being a mystery, but it actually doesn't focus on the mystery. It is more than that. What it focuses on basically is psychological aspects of human character and behavior, and it is extremely descriptive in nature. I personally did not enjoy it much. Of course, that is my personal opinion. You can pick it out and judge for yourself, because it is labeled as a modern classic, and I am none to judge on that basis. But for like my personal opinion, I did not enjoy it much. Number one thing is, what this is what I thought, did she have to wait for more than 6 months to call up a detective and tell him to go look for her husband? I did not, and that wasn't justified till the end of the book. I was like, why did she wait for like 6 months to start finding? She had left everything in the hand of her brother as well to look for her husband, but you'll never know what happened over there. So much I found this problem in other Japanese literature also that I have read. I personally think that the representation of women, or like the character image of women, is rather tarnished in Japanese literature. The way they portray women is a little um I don't know, it's a little different. I don't like it a lot, but maybe that's because whatever I have read is a little old. Like, this is also from 1967, and other pieces of literature which I've read are also pretty old. They're not modern in like, they're not new or trending or something like that. I am yet to get into trending Japanese fiction, and I do have a few on my TBR which I will try to check out soon. But for this one, I personally did not like it much. In go into it with something that is a leisurely pace if you're looking for, but not something as a fast paced or gripping thriller. It is extremely descriptive in nature also, so you may want to check that out if you are not comfortable with reading books like that. But honestly, like, some kind of beauty also lies in it being descriptive. But apart from that, I personally did not like it that much. It follows a detective, okay, who tries to solve a case, but then he keeps on diving deep into that person's missing person's character in such a way that he himself associates him as the missing person. He gets so carried away into the details of that person, like meeting suspects who were associated with the disappearance of the man, and other such characters which come along. So basically, it is a really psychologically based kind of a book. It gets into the minds of characters and how, like, humans, they tend to behave in certain situations or tend to think in various aspects. But I think it, like, missed a mark, because at the end it doesn't, like, solve the case. It has an abrupt ending, not even an open ending, it's an abrupt ending. I personally wanted some kind of closure, something that could give me a concrete answer. So honestly, it was a little disappointing. I did not like it. Luckily, I didn't buy it. I bought it from a library, so I can return it. So that is also something. So, well, that is pretty much it about this book. Let me tell you my current read, which is also borrowed from the library, which is Tintin and the Calculus Affair. I loved Tintin when I was younger, so I thought my younger brother should also read one. So I bought it home, and I love Tintin so much. I personally, when I was younger, I did not read an entire Tintin book, like, ever. I always stopped reading it halfway because, well, I had to return the book and never got back to reading the same book again just to finish it. But this time I am determined to finish this as well. I just started reading it, and I want to pick up something, of course, light paced, but again, this is also a thriller. This is also a mystery, of course, like Tintin is a detective kind, right? So this was ought to be a mystery. So I am kind of missing the cute fluffy books that I read, and I'll definitely get to them soon after As Good as Dead. I want to read that book so much. So after this, this was something like a light-hearted book that I picked up because I really wanted to read something light-hearted with like pictures and stuff like that. That's why I read a lot of children's books as well, and I think you should too. I love children's books. So let me know in the comments below if you want me to review the children's books that I read as well, or I should let those pass. And apart from that, that's all for today's video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also comment down below. Don't forget, also comment down below and tell me whether you want to hear my children's books review. Maybe I won't make a separate video on it, but I'll include it within my videos if you tell me to. Please do let me know if you want to know my views on children's books as well. Well, that's all. Bye bye.